Fatherhood gives you accountability. Fatherhood gives you belonging.
Today, I'm joined by our pastor, Reverend William Maende, the senior pastor of Deliverance Church in Maradaima. And I just want him to tell us how many churches he's fathering or shepherding across the city of Nairobi and environs. He's one of my spiritual fathers, as I said before, and he has weaned me through my maturing stages of Christianity from around 2005 when we met to date. Welcome, Daddy.
Thank you so much.
And we'll start by you sharing who is Pastor, who is Reverend William Maende.
Well, allow me to begin by saying in your intro, you have a well articulated matter of fatherhood. I'm so impressed. William Maende is a father, pastor. I serve with Deliverance Church in Maradaima, and one who appreciates fatherhood in ministry and biologically. My father in ministry, our fathers in ministry, one Bishop J.B. Masinde and Bishop Robert Dimba. You know, fatherhood gives you accountability. Fatherhood gives you belonging. And I have so far in this city, I will have planted 5 churches that I lead. I'm actually a team leader of the 5 churches, and I bless the name of the Lord.
Amen.
Hearing you talk about fatherhood is so central in my heart. Why? Because there are gaps that come when you live without a father.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you'd like me to continue, I would summarize a father to be a model. We are modeling our Father in heaven in the Christian circles.
Sure.
And in the physical, we are modeling all young people, anybody growing models a personality. And those becomes their fathers. If you go to football, the footballers would like to be able to look up to. Anybody you look up to is a father.
Sure.
Our father, Bishop J.B. Masinde, says, when you see a young man who has done earrings, he's saying, where is my father? I am modeling my mother. He continues to say, you see the millennials, the Z generation, they are plaiting their hair. They're actually saying, where is my father? I am modeling my mother. So when it comes to fatherhood, and especially in this nation, there are so many gaps that must be filled. So I really appreciate what you're doing and in pursuit of father.
Wow. How profound, Pastor. And I'm so touched. You know, what a revelation. That is a portion I did not know, that we actually call out for our fathers through our own actions.
Absolutely.
Wow. And I'm happy to hear that you belong, that you have a place where you belong and you have fathers that you look up to. And we'll still delve deeper into that, Reverend. But I'm curious to know, what is the significance of fatherhood to you as an individual?
Very important and so central. I'll begin by saying a father will give you feathers. If you don't have a father, you can't fly. So it's a father who gives you feathers. And in this generation, it is fathers, the scriptures say, blessed is the man whose quiver is full of what? And the quiver is full of arrows, but the big question is, how sharpened are they? It is fathers that sharpen the young people to throw into the future. And sharpened young people will be thrown into the future and they are blunt. They will not be able to give impacting effect. So as we talk about fatherhood, I grew up with a father up to a certain point before my father went to be with the Lord. And me and my father were friends. And I am what I am. Why? Because I picked a lot from my father. He spoke in my life. I remember when I was so young, and his fathers are visionary people. My father was so visionary. He saw me as a young person and didn't know what kind of a person I would be, but he continued speaking because I'm a son of a late reader in SEK. And the people he would see was reverends in the SEK, and he could speak to me when I was so young, telling me how I would be a vicar and how I would be living in the church compound, and I will be feeding from the gifts that are coming from the congregants. And guess many years after he spoke these things today, I feed and live in the church. He had no idea what will come out. There's power in the voice of a father in a young person. When a father speaks into the life of his son outrightly, it is possible that what the father spoke is what the child will be, whether male or female. So fatherhood, you must not be a father because of how many women you have impregnated.
Wow.
You're not a father because of impregnating.
Yeah.
There's something bigger
Yes.
in fatherhood.
Yes.
Fatherhood is taking care,
Sure.
how you are investing into these people
Sure.
that you are fathering. So it's not about I impregnated so many women who see as children that you are burdened. That does not make you a father.
Yeah.
Fatherhood is more of what I would call responsibility.
Yeah.
The responsibility that you as a person are giving into the people you grow. You well articulated and said, in the spiritual circles, I'm a father.
Sure.
Taking care of the congregants. They look up to me as a father. Many times I've told, and this is at my heart, the young who are the majority of congregations in churches,
Sure.
ladies who are called single mothers.
Yes.
I've been of great advice to the single mothers, telling them how they need to be able to identify somebody who is a male character who their children can be able to look up to.
Sure. Sure.
For mentorship.
Awesome.
Fatherhood is more of mentorship.
Sure. Sure.
More of modeling. And men out there who are fathers know, knowingly and unknowingly, there are people who are looking up to you.
Yeah.
Stand up to the occasion. Be a good model of the people who are looking at you. It could be your children or your sister's children or your brother's children. They might not be able to tell you we look up to you. Yeah. But if we stood up as good examples, then our generation will change.
My story, your story, our story. daGoh, daughter after God's own heart.